Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Rico back at it again. Rico. Let me tell you something. I'm laughing my ass off watching the chat. If you guys are watching the live chat right now, y'all are a trip. Rico, you stupid asses. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rico Report brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. You know who we are. I ain't got to go through it all, but for those that are not familiar with who we are and who this brand is, y'all need to get familiar because we're doing big things in this bitch. So welcome to another edition of the Rico Report. A wonderful Sunday to you folks. The Buffalo Bills are 4-0. Woo! They're 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to tell you. And I'll tell you this, though. There's 224 people in this room, and it's going to climb, and I appreciate that. The channel is getting larger. Yes, indeed. Somebody made a comment about the channel getting larger. It is indeed. Do you know why? Because we have the greatest viewers. We've got the greatest engagement, right? There's no brand that engages like we do with the viewers. So it's really on you guys, man. It's really on you guys. I'm telling you right now. So I appreciate it. It was a big win today. We're going to start it off with Sean Woods. And I think I've known Sean Woods. He's been a member before. I think he's upgraded. And if he has upgraded, even mother effing better. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Bing Squad, Sean Woods. Oh, we getting super chats already. I love it. Right? Surge95 said, let's effing go 4-0, baby. Bring on them Titans. If we can play the Titans. That's a big if. For those that are wondering how to join the Fanatics, it's simple. Join the Bing Squad, the Bing team. Join the big team, man. It's jointhefanatics.com. Jointhefanatics.com is that simple. Let's make it happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to my guy Carson Bills with a nice super chat. I appreciate that. We are, you know what? Let me put this one up here. Let's effing go. Patty G. Come on, Patty. What up, girl? How you doing? I got to say this, man. My man Keon Purdue says we are on fire, and he's absolutely right. This offense is rolling. We are scoring more than 30 points a damn game, folks. 30 points a game. This was not. We have an increase of 11 points a game, folks. 11 to 12 points a game. Listen to me when I tell you guys, this ain't the same old Bills. This is not the same old Bills. We are actually an offensive. I don't want to call it a juggernaut yet, because I'm not saying we can't score at will, but it really does feel like we can score at will. You know what I mean? 75-yard play drives, you know what I'm saying? 8 to 10 plays, 12 plays. We can kill the clock, or we can hit you with 2 or 3 plays and we down on your end. When was the last time you can actually really say that with ease and say, yeah, we are able to do that? I couldn't tell you. But I will tell you this. Davion Price is 4-0, can't complain. I cannot complain. And speaking of complaints, I'm getting no complaints from my wife. You want to know why? Because I take care of myself by manscaping. Yes, folks, you got to take care of yourselves. You get 20% off from the Fanatics. That's right. You don't have to get the whole kit and caboodle. You can get yourself a little trimmer. You get the little lawnmower. You can get yourself the little ball toner. Let me tell you something. Let me break something down for you. I prefer the ball toner. A little spritz, and you good to go right out the shower. Don't be that guy that goes the COD route, right? The cologne over the dirt. You shower first, refresh yourself, shave up real cool, real smooth, and get yourself sprayed up, and you good to go. 20% off. Fanatics is the code that you use. Stop playing with me. Let's go. VA HVAC says Dable going to head coach with Jets. Watch. You know what? I'm beginning to actually embrace the fact that there's a very high chance that we lose Brian Dable as an offensive coordinator. There's a high chance. There's a chance that he loves what's happening with Buffalo. He doesn't want to leave. He wants to see this thing out. He wants to see us grow. Wants to get a Super Bowl with us. He might stay. But if an opportunity comes, I can't see him turning it down. But my goodness, that boy has got this offense rolling. And to think I was the one saying, yo, get rid of this guy. First year, I was like, I wanted no parts of Brian Dable. But Brian Dable has come into his own. He's given the keys completely to Josh Allen, and Josh Allen is driving that damn thing He's driving this offense, man. Real talk. Gary Gottschall says, my son Teddy, he's 7 years old, asking if you think the Bills are going to beat the Titans next week. Well, Teddy, if the game happens, then I'm telling you right now, we're going 5-0. I feel that confident in this offense. The defense is going to come along. But I feel very good about this team altogether. I feel great about our coaching staff. I feel great about our athletic staff, the people, the medical staff, the people keeping our guys in line, right? They're getting hurt, but they're getting back into it. 2 days, 2 games, and you're a game maybe. And I don't want to say it, but the COVID-19 cases haven't been appearing on us. So we're doing something wrong. I mean, we're going to keep it a buck, because if you go around the league, there's some chatter about shutting this whole thing down if this thing continues. It's scary, boy. It is scary, but I'll tell you this much. I'm very pleased with the Bills, and I think they take down the Titans next week if we play them. Destiny Let's Play Parker says, Force One Rico, you was wrong about Dable. Oh man, I told you guys I was wrong about Dable. No. For you said for once. Nah, listen, I already gave y'all I already gave it up. Last year I was like, yo, man, I'm on that train. I like Dable. I like what he's doing. It's not all on him. Now we got guys that can execute. It was clear. So folks, you know the drill. We're gonna start it off with the good, the bad, the ugly. And I want y'all to help me out with this, because there are some good things. There were some bad things, and there were some things that were ugly. I want to see if you guys agree with me on what was ugly. So if you guys think that there was something that was worthy to speak about, then you know what? We're gonna make it happen. So folks, let's get into it. We're gonna talk about the good. What were the good things that happened today? Before I give you guys mine, I'm going to take on your goods. So tell me, what was a good? I'm looking at the super chatters that want to jump in there. I'm looking at my Bing squad members that are already members. You guys get priority, so it's what it is, man. Davion Press says defense can be better, but they made plays when we needed it to. Bend but don't break. That's exactly what it is, man. Bend but don't break. Joshua Arnold. Hold on. Where I saw Joshua Arnold had something there. Hold on. Tashumbo Bill says a lot better in the second half this time. We definitely tightened up. We definitely tightened up a little bit. I will say that. Joshua Arnold says Josh Norman played huge. Josh Norman was he was a spark plug that I think we may have been missing on this defense, right? Devin Singletary, the good. Absolutely. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me see what we got here. Stephon Diggs, another receiver making big plays. Absolutely. So here's the thing, folks. There's 465 people in this bitch. Do me a favor. Smash that like real good for your boy. I appreciate that. You know I do. But we're gonna continue this and keep it rocking. If you guys are rocking from Facebook, salute to you. You guys are rocking from Twitter. What it do, what's happening. It's a later game, so I'm probably catching people that have never watched this before. Welcome. You will not be sorry, right? Facebook, Twitter, Sportscaster, salute. Let's go. So the good. Here's what I noticed that was good about today. All right. Let me flip my page here. So force the turnovers. We forced some turnovers today, right? Josh Norman coming back, giving us a spark, giving us an energy, giving us a bad boy, you know what I'm saying, a grit that we need on defense. I'm sorry, but when you go around the defense, do you see grit? Do you see like, I'm hungry, I want to knock your ass out? You don't, I mean, we got some guys like a Jefferson, gives you that impression that, yo, you don't play with that man. That boy's a big boy, right? So when you see the likes of our defense creating pressure, which it was a lot better today. I'll tell you that much. It's a lot better today. It was nice to see. I mean, being 4-0, you don't get to 4-0 out of nowhere. Like my man Bobby Red, my man Bobby Red knows what's going on, man. 4-0 doesn't just come out of nowhere, right? We had to step up in a lot of places today. So the one thing I'm going to say is the good to me was defense forcing turnovers. We need that. We need that for us to be that team that nobody wants to mess with. You don't want to mess with this team when we're causing turnovers, because the way this offense plays, we can light you up quick, fast. I'm surprised we haven't put a 40 burger on someone yet. It's coming. That 40 burger is coming soon. Coming to a theater near you. I'm telling you right now. Michael Cahan, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that, my G. But if you want to make a comment, my man. I'm sure you got lots to say. So here's the deal. The good is the 2 turnovers. The very next thing I want to say is Josh Norman's return. Fantastic. Let me tell you something. He wasn't perfect. He wasn't like locked down, right? He got, you know what I mean? He was letting a couple people, you know, catch balls in front of him, but he's sure on his tackles, which I did like. I think he missed one tackle, but he was sure on his tackles. It was around. There's one play that he got stiff on right into the ground. Ooh, it was nasty, but he held on. He held on to the dude's jersey and was like, "Nah, bro, you ain't gonna do me like that." He did. He already did you. But it's all good. I'm a fan of Norman. I said it before. I said this Norman infusion into the defense is going to propel us a little higher. The fact that he's coming off an injury, you know what I'm saying? He's got to get into the groove of things. And the fact that Levi Wallace went down, which is unfortunate, it allowed the rightful starter to get in there and do what he does. So the emergence of Josh Norman coming in and showing veteran savviness by punching that ball from Waller, we needed that, man. We needed all of that. So that turned the ball around. We get the ball in the end zone. Let's go, right? Sparks. We needed that spark, and we got that spark from Josh Norman. So the very good thing that happened today was defense turning the ball over and Josh Norman's return to the defense, which makes our defense a little grittier, a little nastier, which I really do like. So shout out to my guy, Josh Norman. Another good, the O-line. O-line, man. The O-line has been playing solid. They're keeping my guy, our guy, Josh Allen, upright. That is what we've been asking for. Get an O-line that's going to keep this guy going, get him straight, just give him all the time in the world, because we have the dogs that are out there running routes and catching footballs, right? So give him all the time he needs. It's that simple, folks. There's nothing to mess around with that. Don't mess around with that. If the O-line is keeping him up, you got to give a shout out to the O-line. Deion Dawkins is getting paid, and he's looking like the part. Love it. What was very interesting about today was Brian Winters going down, and I'm thinking in my head, okay, so this is going to be interesting. So Brian Winters goes down. I guess they'll move over Cody Ford and then put Quentin Spain, the benched Quentin Spain, to left guard. No, they did not do that. They left Cody Ford at left guard. So it looks like Cody Ford is staying there put for the time being. And then they put in Quentin Spain at right guard. So that will be an interesting formation to see, because I would have never seen that coming. I know in camp last year as well, they moved these guys all over the place. And I appreciate that, because anybody goes down, you got to go in there. So this was a prime example today that you saw Brian Winters go down, and then Quentin Spain, boom, jumps back in and jumps in at right guard. So left guard is solidified, folks. Cody Ford and Deion Dawkins, that's your duo. And it's clear, because anywhere that you see Devin Singletary running when he has success, it's to the left side, boy. So we need to recognize that. We really do need to recognize that. Shout out to my guy, Scott Van Loo. I see you, Scott. It's our defense. It's not clicking. I don't know if it's the personnel change every snap, because the Raiders' run game is no joke, especially Jacobs. Jacobs was no joke. He is no joke. I can't say he was. He is no joke. That is a player that you've got to really he's number one in the league and making you miss. I thought Devin Singletary was nice with it, but Josh Jacobs is number one. You have to tackle this man as a team. And today, like my man Nate Burleson said, you got the Bills on the floor everywhere, like you had a Las Vegas, you know what I'm saying, bachelor party. The Bills were all over the place. Bills all over the floor. Why? Because we're chasing Josh Jacobs and we're getting after him, and he wasn't able to spring anything today. We corralled him very well. Shout out to the defense on the run part. Defensive run was fantastic. Michael Cahan says two Joshes and Diggs, Brown, Beasley, and Gabe Davis. Dude, man, we have a solid offense. Shout out to you, Michael Cahan. We have a freaking solid offense, and shout out to you for that super chat. We're rolling right now, man. We're rolling. Sergio Savage says they stole John Brown's TD, man. Dude, that was in. I don't know what they needed to see. We, as the fans, were looking at it. He catches the ball. His feet are in bounds. Not only that, he stretches the ball across the goal line. What more do you need to see? Y'all got to go through the cameras, and even when it's right there, y'all get it wrong? How do you get something so easy right in front of your face, clear as day, but y'all don't call that? I'll never understand that. That stuff don't make no sense to me. Y'all got professionals there to look solely at the tape. You know what I'm saying? You can do nothing all game. Your number's called to look at one thing: the end zone, the touchdown, the turnover, whatever they need. That's what your job is. All right, I'm there. Possession is there. Okay, he's got possession. He's still on his feet. All right, his feet are in the end zone. Great. Where's the ball? Oh, the ball's across the line. That's a touchdown. Oh no, we're gonna let the refs. Come on, man, stop leaving. You've seen how these refs have been reffing these games as of late. I get it. We didn't have any preseason. We didn't have the opportunity to get warmed up. But dude, none of the players did. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, that's what you do year round. Come on, man. You got eyes. Y'all can see that, man. That's craziness. By the way, shout out to my guy Jersey Jade. Jersey Jade, welcome to the Bing Squad, my G. I don't know if Jersey Jade is a female or Jersey Jade is a dude. Whatever. Welcome. We appreciate you. Let's go. Cliff Swag says refs are against us, just like PFF. Man, sometimes it feels that way, man. It really does. So anyway, moving on. So 2 turnovers. Josh Norman's returned the O-line, keeping Josh Allen up. Fantastic. I love it. Let's not stop. Let's keep it moving. I want to make sure that I'm getting everybody that's coming in as a super chatter, because I may have missed some people. So you know what? Let me scroll on back, because I see Mr. Cosmo. Mr. Cosmo has joined as a Bing Squad member. Welcome, my guy, Mr. Cosmo. I see you, Mr. Cosmo. I can't let that go. I can't let that go. You can't. I got to give respect to those that are coming through as a new people. You know what? Guess what? Jason Belito, welcome to the Bing Squad, boy. I had to scroll back. I got to give y'all respect. I got to. Can't let y'all go. Let's go. Here we go. So next on there, run defense. The run defense, how often have we been saying, man, there's some times around the year where our run defense is crap. We got to get it together. We need to bring Corey Liggett back. We need to get Snacks Harrison into the game. And I'm one of them that said, man, we might have to look at Snack Harrison. But today, the Bills came to play. They knew what they were up against. We had an average size lineman of 340 pounds, I think, on the freaking Raiders. Those boys are big boys. And we made Josh Jacobs look like an average back. We honestly did. 48 yards rushing off of what? 15 carries? 15 carries, 48 yards rushing. And I think he had another 3 receptions for 25 yards. So altogether, we kept this man under 100 yards, to 100 total purpose yards. Defensively on the run came to play. I'm not about to sit there. Hey, Josh, Jason, I got you, baby. I got you. I'm not about to sit there and poo-poo on the defense, although there are some things that we need to look at when we're talking about this defense, but you can't say anything about the run game today. Today, they made sure that they got their act together. Jason Belito says Oliver made a great play on the 4th and 1. He absolutely did. Jacked up. I was talking, like I told you guys, my daughter's been watching the games with me now. She's 17. And she plays a little touch football herself. So I already told you all that, but she was asking what that meant, right? Because I told her, you see what he did? He just jacked up his guy and wanted to see what was happening. Boom, get him out of the way, made the tackle. 4th and 1, get him off the field. And that was a great play by Oliver, because I'm like sitting there like, come on, man, we got to make something happen. By the way, I'd like to invite my guy, Michael Cahan. Welcome to the Bing Squad, Michael. This is a great decision for you, my man. Great freaking decision. Let's go. So run defense, 48 yards from Josh Jacobs. We nailed him. It hurt me on the fantasy side because Josh Jacobs was also my running back. And I had Devin Singletary. Man, it was like, dude, how do you lose? I'm sorry, I got to go off of this. I had Josh Allen, I had Devin Singletary, I had Gabe Davis, and I had Tyler Bass, and I still lost. Yeah, I still lost, man. Come on, man. Josh Jacobs didn't help me, though. Josh Jacobs didn't help me. But I'm happy on my end because our defense in real life took care of business, and that's how it's supposed to be. So run defense, O-line, Josh Norman forcing 2 turnovers. Devin Singletary. Here's another good. Devin Singletary with 15 touches. What I keep telling y'all, give this man 15 to 25 touches. We are in good business. And what do we have today? He had 18 carries for 55 yards, 3 yards average. He lost a couple yards with a few misplays. I didn't like it too much, but nonetheless, positive yardage coming from him is always good. He's always good for missing 1 or 2 tackles. You will not tackle this guy one-on-one. And on top of that, he had another 5 receptions, right? So that's in the range of the 15 to 25 touches, man. You give that man 15 to 25 touches, we are in good business. I'm telling y'all, man, stop playing with my guy, Devin Singletary. He is a solid back, and I'm glad that we have him. Like, Zach Moss is great, but are you missing Zach Moss right now? We good. We have a good runner in the likes of our guy, Devin Singletary. So shout out to Devin Singletary. That was a good, I see it. Josh Allen, fantastic, man. Let me tell you something right now. In 4 games this year, okay, 4 games this year, Josh Allen is throwing 71%. He's 105 for 148, 71%. He's on pace for 5,000 yards and over 50 total touchdowns. Let me repeat that. 105 for 148 for 71% completion percentage. He's on pace for 5,000 yards and over 50 total touchdowns. Right now, he's got one turnover, bogus. We all know that. He's got one turnover and 15 total touchdowns. Your AFC Player of the Month, and caps it off with a win over the Raiders. The Raiders are supposed to be pretty decent, right? A contender in the AFC. In my opinion, I feel that was an easy win. I really do feel that was an easy win. I feel like we were in control the whole damn way. We were. I did not fear at one point. There's sometimes when you're on the edge of your seat and you're like, oh shoot, I don't know what's happening. I felt I don't know about you guys, but I felt our team was in very much control. Pierre Kingpin says, sounds like MVP numbers to me. Bills got to just keep these W's coming. Pierre ain't wrong with that, man. I'll tell you this, man. This man's been campaigning for for my guy Allen to be MVP. I've been against it. I said, man, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. We gotta see more. But my friends, he's in the conversation. He's definitely in the conversation. He's got some stiff competition, but he's most definitely in the conversation. Some people are gonna have to put some damn respect on this man's name. Put some respect on this man's name. Jason Bolito says 288 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, 2 TD dropping dimes. Oh, easy, man. Easy peasy. That's what he does. By the way, there's 600 people watching right now. Do me a favor. If you're on Facebook, share this to all your Facebook Bills groups. Share this right now. We got 500 people watching, over 500 people watching from YouTube, another 50 from Facebook, and then we got 2 from the Twitter. Y'all not showing love on Twitter? That's cool. We good. YouTube vibe is right here, boy. We got you. So we're gonna finish off with over 1,300 yards with Allen. He's got 15 touchdowns total, 1 turnover. Dude is just playing like a baller right now. He's a star. Right now, he's a star. He ain't no superstar, but he is a star in the making right now. And he's on his way. He's well on his way to being a superstar in this league. I'll tell you that right now. The Pullout King. Love that name, my man. Love the show, Rico. You missed the ref super chat. Oh, shit. I got to go back. I can't do that to my guy, the ref. The ref's my guy, man. He's been rocking with BF for a minute now. Let me scroll on back to my guy, the ref. The ref. I see you, kid. Rico, I'm crazy for saying Tremaine Edmonds is a weak point of this defense right now. Yes, you are crazy. You got to remember, folks. You got to remember, these guys are like, they have a lot on their plate. All right. He is the guy running the plays on this defense. He's got to get everybody set up. He's got to make sure he's set up, right? And not only that, he's still recovering from his injury. So he's not, I wouldn't say 100%, but he's probably battling through and trying to get right. So is he not in season's form the way we want him to be? Not yet. I mean, it's evident, but he's going to get there. He had some really good plays today. He really had some good plays, and then he had some plays where you're like, yo, where the plays over there? What are you doing over here? You know what I'm saying? But then there's plays where he's got it. He's right there. So let him get into it. The defense is still kind of trying to figure things out. And don't forget, we're going up against a tough schedule, man. It's a tough schedule. We're not playing no cupcakes. We're playing some tough teams. The Raiders are not a whack-ass team, but we made it look like it today. The Rams pushed us. Right? But we were dominating in the first half, right? The Jets, joke. Miami gave us some issues, man. Fitzpatrick it's either he's on or he's he's Jekyll and Hyde, or he's just completely off. That game he was on. So we didn't necessarily play scrubs, but it's going to start getting tougher. Now we're going against Tannehill. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're going against Tannehill, Derrick Henry, you know what I'm saying? Brown over there. They got a good little squad, man. They got a good squad. So we can't hate. We can't hate. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Cosmo. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Cosmo, to the Bing Squad. What it do? Let's go. So, folks, I got to continue with the good, right? Last but not least, the receiving core. Let me tell you something. This receiving core is one of the best in this game. You got a receiver in Stephon Diggs. Didn't get a touchdown today. 6 receptions, targeted 7 times. 115 yards and averaging almost 20 yards a damn catch. Dude, the guy is a baller. He is a star. That boy is, you know what? I can say Stephon Diggs is a superstar. And let me tell you, what I loved about Stephon Diggs, excuse me, I thought I had to sleep, but I'm good. What I love about Stephon Diggs is this. I don't know what it was. I think he made a catch. He went up there like a man, took that shit down and DB was talking shit to him, just talking nonsense. Most guys that we've ever had on this squad, John Brown, Cole Beasley, Dawson Knox, we think of all the other guys that we had before. You know what happened? They catch the ball and go right back to the sideline. Right? Cool. Stephon Diggs is like, what? You gonna talk shit to me? I just caught the ball over your face. What are you saying, son? We have a dog on this offense. And I'll tell you right now, having Stephon Diggs on this team, on the offensive side of the ball, puts it on others to say, let's get this, right? Look at John Brown. John Brown today, 4 receptions, 42 yards, had that touchdown. They took it away from him, but it makes a difference. Look what Josh Norman's doing on this defense. We haven't been putting pressure on the damn quarterback all damn year. Josh Norman comes in, shows a little grit, shows a little feistiness, and look at us. We creating turnovers, man. Come on now. You got to be excited about how the defense is playing somewhat now, because it's disappointing. They have been disappointing, and I'm going to get into that because we're still in the good. But how they played today against a top-tier running back, you got to be excited about that. This defense is one premier pass rusher, run stuffer away from being elite. Give him time. Give him time. Give him time, man. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So, that's it for me for the good. I think that we did some good things, but this receiving core, man, I'm very pleased with this receiving core. This receiving core, man, of Diggs, John Brown, McKenzie. You can't go wrong. You just can't go wrong with the receiving core. So the receiving core, primo. Last but not least, Andre Roberts. For those that had an issue with Andre Roberts, talking about, we need to cut Andre Roberts because this, that, and the third. Andre Roberts had a punt return that put us in perfect field position to move the ball. To move the ball, man. Especially because we got screwed on that play. So guess what? We get the ball back, 38-yard punt return. This guy is special. He is going to take one back. I don't know when, but he is. This year, he's taking one back. Y'all got to put some respect on my guy, man. Diggs and Norman bring attitude. Yes, they do. They bring nastiness. They bring like some kind of chip on their shoulder that makes it, that puts it on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Look, Josh Allen was on TV. I don't know who he's being interviewed by. I think he was being interviewed by Boomer Esiason. And on that shirt, it said, keep Buffalo a secret, right? Doesn't that tell you something? Keep Buffalo a secret. That's really saying, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Wait on us. You keep talking about all these other teams. Don't worry about us. Just let us do our little thing in Buffalo. We ain't shit. Let us do us. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? There's only so long that we can pull this, man. We 4-0. We're about to go 5-0 against the Titans because I think we'll take down the Titans. And then it's going to be the big showdown. 6-0 versus the damn Chiefs. Y'all better watch out, boy. I'm not looking ahead. I'm just saying it's looking like that is going to happen. And y'all better recognize, man, these Bills are not to be effed with. These aren't your same old Bills. I keep telling y'all, man, stop playing with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got through the good. Let's get through the bad, because there were some bad things in this game. And I'll tell you right now, man, the middle of the field is a problem. They seem to just keep picking on us on the middle of the field. So it's funny because I tweeted today. Hold on a second. I gotta go back to this one. Hold on a sec. Pullout King says we got hockey enforces on D with Norman and Diggs on offense. Straight up. You know what I mean? And they're gonna back him up. You know what I'm saying? If he gets into a little tussle, they're gonna come behind him, because that's love. The team loves each other. They have love for one another. They're definitely gonna hold each other down. They're gonna hold each other down. Brian Barrett says, I personally and humbly apologize for doubting we need Andre Roberts. That man is definitely special. Hey, man, there's a whole lot of apologies happening right now. It's not just you, brother. There's a whole people apologizing. There's a whole bunch of people. Juan Castillo says, I remember when everyone was laughing at Diggs for going to Buffalo. Twitter was on him hard. Look who's laughing now, man. We should throw that Drake song. We should throw that Drake song right now. Baby, I'm telling you right now, man, stop playing with us. You can laugh now, cry later. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we're going to do. You guys can laugh now and y'all be crying later, because when we reach that, you know what I'm saying? We reach the bowl. We don't want to hear oh man, we want to jump on the wagon. Oh, speaking of the wagon, I got to talk to you. I got to talk to you guys about this. I was perusing Twitter. Let me take this down. I was on Twitter the other day, and some dude was like, hey, I've been a Cowboys fan for 27 years, and I'm just sick of their crap, and I'm going to be a Bills fan. Bills Mafia, can you give me I don't got no respect for that. You want to join? You're a team. I could never I don't care how bad these Bills are. They go 0-16 3 times in a row. That's my squad. Never abandoning ship. This guy just abandoned ship after 27 years, and then you want us to embrace you? You want us to embrace you? Nah, man, the wagon is full. The wagon is full. We don't want no busters coming through trying now when the getting is good. Now y'all want to jump on. Boy, kick rocks. No way in hell do I ever switch teams. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being a Bills fan for 30 years and you're just, I'm sick of it. I'm going to go be a Patriots fan. What? I couldn't even fathom. The wagon is full. No applications. We're not taking any. You know how people are lined up to get season tickets to a Packers fan to be a Packers to go to a Packers game and get season tickets. There's a long lineup. There's a big ass lineup to get on that. Guess what? You ain't getting on this wagon. There's gonna be a big ass lineup. Sorry, folks. The wagon's full. You're gonna have to wait. Maybe we might come back around and pick you up, but more, or we might not. But I don't like it. I don't like it. If you are part of, you will have that's your squad for 15 plus years or whatever the case is. Stick with your damn team. Don't just jump all over the place. That shows me no loyalty. If you're a fan of the Bills, you got loyalty. You got loyalty, damn it. You can't just switch teams like that. I'm sorry. I had to go on a mini rant. I can't stand that. Pullout King says, we the new bandwagon like the Pats. Oh, yo, call us a bandwagon, call us what you want. You ain't jumping on the wagon like that. Nah, sirree, Bob. You can't do it. Tremaine Edmonds is a liability, can't cover takes. Terrible angles, misses too many tackles. So what? You want to cut him? Is that what you guys telling me? You want to cut Tremaine Edmonds? Come on, man. Stop it, people. Sometimes you're relegated to some games where you're going to get yourself back into it. Warm up. Warm up, man. So somebody mentioned something. Don Rich says, Rico, kicking is a problem. I was disappointed. You know what? Let me pull my banner back up because that was one of my bads. The Tyler Bass. Yeah, you got to make that, man. You got to make that. I mean, I get it. You went 3 for 4. I think you went 3 for 4 in kicking today. You missed a PAT. Dude, that was a chip shot, man. That's a chip shot. We need you. We need you. You hit a 34-yard field goal. I love it. But you're missing an extra point. Come on, man. You can't do that. You got to nail those, man. That's yours, bro. That's yours. But, hey, I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, we got to cut them. Like I said, we got to let these guys warm up, get them the 4 games in. Maybe that's when we need him best. He's going to nail it. Maybe he's under pressure. I have no idea. I just was disappointed in that kick today. But I'm not going to fly off the handle and say we got to get rid of him because a lot of people on Twitter were like, yo, we need to get rid of this guy. Where's Steven Hauschka? Relax. Everybody calm your asses down. I'm not that crazy. I ain't taking crazy like that. But anyway, that being said, I will say this, though. Looking at the bad, at first, I was not a fan of our pass rush. Our pass rush was allowing Carr to just throw how he wanted to, when he wanted to. And I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I mean, Carr threw for over 300 yards. And that's another thing we're going to talk to, right? The bad in Tyler Bass, the bad in letting Waller just come in with 9 receptions. And Waller's a beast. I'm not going to sit there and poo-poo on Waller. By the way, shout out to my guy, Will Vaith. Shout out to you, my G. I'm not going to poo-poo on that. But 9 receptions and 88 yards to the tight end, middle of the field. We've got to do something. And whether that's a collective part in our safeties and our middle linebacker, our passing defense has to get better. Our run defense got better today. You can see it. It was evident. We shut down our guy Jacobs, but we still are susceptible to big plays on the passing front. And we need to tighten up in that department. That department needs to get better. But you know what? You got to get better somewhere. When the teams notice it can't run the ball, they're gonna have to try to pass the ball, and that's where we have to start getting our act together. Maybe the inclusion of Josh Norman into our defense, maybe it gets better, but that middle of the field is what is our weak point right now. So I'm hoping that we get it together, we scheme it up a little better. And I mean, we weren't going up against a coach that's a scrub. You know what I'm saying? Gruden is not a scrub, man. That boy, he's an offensive guy. So the fact of the matter is it's a chess game. It's a chess match. What is Leslie Frazier going to do? What's John Gruden going to do? And we got the better of it at the end with forcing 2 turnovers. But at the end of the day, we bent a lot. There was a lot of bending today. A lot of bending. We didn't break, but there was a lot of bending. So I'm hoping that we just stiffen up just a little bit and that we go from there. Pullout King says, yo, I'm right. I'm there. I'm right there with you, Rico. Pass rush was just not there until Norman forced a fumble and the fumble recovery. I'm telling you, man, sometimes it's just a spark. When you see a guy that wants it just as bad, then the defense is like, all right, we got to get it together. I will say this, though. Did you notice something different? Daryl Johnson has been inactive. He's been inactive. And they put him in. And today he was he was putting pressure like crazy. And he got himself a sack. So shout out to the defensive minds that said, yo, we need to put Daryl Johnson in because that was a great move. He's a great pass rusher. That wingspan is unreal. Quentin Jefferson getting in there, man. There was some good. But the pressure in the first half was not great until Josh Norman started kind of showing what's up. And then now we started to kind of get things going, right? That I loved a lot. Shout out to my guy, Matt Livingston, with a super chat. To be fair, that's arguably the best O-line in the NFL, and we still walked away with 2 really strip sacks. Absolutely right. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, we're going to get better, folks. We're going to get better, and this was a good team to go against to kind of get our act together and shore up a little bit. Because right now, if you think about it, as the game went on, Norman comes in. Great play by Norman. Absolutely. Norman comes in, tightens up a little bit, and Carr's got to hold on to the ball a little longer. Boom, cover sack. We got there. But that middle of the field got gashed, man. 300 yards it's still pretty bad. So that being said, the bad, I didn't have too many bad in this game, unless you guys can come up with a bad. And so if you guys have one of these, just give me the hashtag bad and then tell me what the play is that you felt that wasn't great. Jason Belito's a sack from my boy Daryl Johnson. You're damn right, man. Dude, Daryl Johnson was doing it. All right. So that was my bad. And here's my ugly. So we did the good, we did the bad. Here's the ugly. The ugly is the last 3 quarterbacks that we have played have thrown over for 300 yards. 300 yards, the last quarterbacks that come on, man. That's getting a little much. I don't like seeing it. Rico, only one serious ugly. Josh can't keep taking sacks to get us out of field goal range. Would have been 3-score lead. Okay, I'm so glad you put that in there, okay? So, thank you, by the way, Randy. I appreciate that because I'm going to talk on that. I'm really going to talk on that. But pass defense, I wasn't a big fan of. And allowing – we allowed freaking Fitzpatrick threw for 328. Then we allowed what's that boy from the Rams? Jared Goff threw for over 300 on us. And then we have this bum, Derek Carr, throwing for over 300. This guy's a check down king, right? And he checked down himself to 300 yards on us, man. Golly, that shit kills us. What do you go for? He went 32 for 44, 311 yards, 2 touchdowns, right? He had a 107 rating compared to our 288, 8.5 per pass, and 2 touchdowns from our guy Josh Allen. But we got to get better on the pass defense. But I'm sure it's going to come. They're going to get better. They're going to get together and say, okay, enough's enough. We got to get this shit together and we got to go. And I think defense will come into on its own. But the fact that there's been such a switch, the switch has been flipped, right? Offense is the one leading the way and holding us down. So I expect teams to be behind, which I expect them to start throwing the ball, which they're going to get the garbage yards. So I have to look at it that way as well. I can't just be sitting here, man, we can't love 300-yard games. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, especially when we're down. The team is down. They're in desperation mode. We can't sit here and shut teams down all day, every day, man. Come on. I have to be real with myself and say, man, we got to expect that. When they're down like that, they're going to have to do it. So straight up and down like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy. What the mother? Look at this dude. Pull out king. Welcome. Listen, man. I'm so used to saying welcome to the Bing Squad, but you're already part of the Bing Squad, and I got to give you love because my man just did a huge super chat. That's love to you, and I appreciate that very much. Like I said, folks, it's never asked for. It's always appreciated, so I always show love to that. Yo, Rico, I'm feeling my team right now, so let's get it. Let's take it to the Titans, and if we end up getting the bye, then we better get right for the Chiefs. Man, as much as I want to talk on the Chiefs, I want to talk on the Chiefs, right? But we got to take care of the Titans. So shout out to my guy, the Pullout King, always showing love, always. And I appreciate that, my G. I honestly do. You have no idea. But real talk, though, you guys are the best. So I got to talk about this, man. And let me get to the ugly because I got to get to the ugly, what I did not like. I didn't like Josh's 15-yard loss. And most people say, man, you nitpicking. Why are you nitpicking? You look at the work. Somebody tried to call me out and was like, why you always like, I usually agree with you, Rico, but you always seem to pick on the worst plays that when we screw up, and you never want to talk about the good. What? Come on. Y'all should know me by now. Y'all should know me by now. I try to play as fair as if you balling, you balling. But if you do something stupid, I'm gonna call you out for it. And everybody and their mama was not happy with the play that Josh took today, right? Gets the ball, rolls out, turns his back. How many times do I say this? Turns his back to the defense, right? And then he gets stuck because everybody knows what you do, bro. What are you saying? You don't think we know? They're just gonna chop their legs, wait till you do your thing, and they're gonna chase you down. So instead of just throwing the ball away when he notices he can't, my man tries to split the defense. Nah, man. Then you get us out of field goal range. We would have put this team away way sooner. Way sooner. We cannot take stupid, ugly plays like that, man. I feel like Josh, he cares so damn much that he's willing to do anything for the team. But at the same time, what he's doing is hurting the team by doing that. You care so damn much, I get it. But then you hurt us because you took 3 points off the board. 3 points off the board. We cannot do that, my guy. That's ugly. That's ugly football. Matt Livingston says also everybody ripping my the rookie kicker, but y'all are forgetting he made a touchdown saving tackle on the kick return. Yo, let me tell you something. When I think it was Richard took that ball and got up the middle, I was like, oh shit, what's happening? And Tyler Bass makes the kick, and that's after the PAT miss, and he makes the tackle. I don't know if it was a game-saving tackle, but it was an important tackle nonetheless. So I see it. Good pick out. Matt Livingston, go pick out. Yo, Rico, did you see what Schefter tweeted earlier about the Bills, Chiefs, Titans? There's been a whole bunch of tweets about the Bills, Chiefs, Titans. All I know is that they're waiting for the Titans to stop getting positive cases, and then maybe then the game can probably go on. But I don't know, man. I have no idea what's going to happen with this one. It's probably going to be a bye week, and if we do get a bye week, we have 2 weeks to prepare for the Chiefs. That's the way I look at it. But we'll see. We'll see if we can pull this out and get a game in. It should be an easy win. If they're losing all these players, man, we should be able to jump in there and kick some ass and get out of there with a freaking 5-0. But if they don't and they push it to another game, then we're at the mercy of the protocols. We're at the mercy of the process, and we have to trust the process, I suppose. That's what it comes down to. It really does. So I get it. Mike Nichols says, yes, Josh is an edgy guy and definitely a touchdown saving tackle. Definitely. Absolutely. Sergio Chavez is giving love. 3 games. Kyle Woodson says three games in 10 days for the Chiefs. Yeah, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. It is going to be tight. That kick was terrible. It was not a good kick, man. It just wasn't. I just like, some people say, are they blaming it on Bjorquez? Bjorquez didn't hold the kick down properly. Laces were in. I suppose. I mean, I'm not a kicker. I used to kick, but I'm not a kicker. So it is what it is, man. I thought you were joking on that tweet. Which tweet are you talking about? Which tweet are you talking about? Because I wasn't joking. Are you talking about like how irresponsible Josh Allen was? He is. That's irresponsible. That's irresponsible, man. You want to hold on to the ball, and not only that, you're opening yourself up to get knocked the hell out when these guys are holding you up. They're gonna hold you up and gonna knock your ass out, man. Live another damn down. Throw the fucking ball away, straight up, man. I'm playing. What's up, Rico? 4-0 feels too damn good. You damn right it does, man. 4-0 feels real good. So we talked about the good. We talked about the bad. In the middle of the defense, we got to tighten up. We're looking soft in the middle of the defense. Is it a Milano thing? Is it a Trey Edmonds thing? Is it a safety thing? To me, I look at it as a collective thing. We just got to get better. We got to get more communication. And that's the way I look at it, right? I saw somebody say they wanted to tell me what something that was ugly about the game. So let me find your tweet. I see your message, and I'm going to get back to it. James Sogg says that catch by Diggs, though. That catch by Diggs was a man's catch. That's a man's catch. That's a number 1 receiver's catch. That's a big boy's catch. That's a franchise receiver's catch. No, you don't just make that as a regular dude, man. You got to be a special cat to make a catch like that and say, what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I was pumped, man. I got out of my seat. Samuel Rivera says the ugly was we need Rico as our kicker. You tripping. Not happening. But Bass, we drafted him for a reason. He's just gonna have to get his confidence up. He's a rookie, I suppose. His psyche might be fragile. I don't know. He's on a team full of veteran guys that are counting on this guy. But we drafted you for a reason. We used the draft pick on you for a reason. So get it together, baby. You gotta start nailing these kicks. You gotta start nailing these kicks. Okay, so hold on a second. Let me read that back because somebody said something here. Jake Jeff says, Rico, should McDermott take over the D again like he did a year ago after the Vikings game? Nah, man. No. We're not in that position. We're not getting gashed. Like today, against one of the best running backs in the game, we corralled them to 48 yards. Did you not see how the defense was hustling? The problem was we haven't been hustling to the ball. And you saw it very much today. Hustle to the sideline, get to the ball. He had no lanes. That was a good thing. We cut the lanes off. He had no lanes to cut back. A zone play is perfect. You ride the line and then you find a crease and kick it up. We gave him no creases. We gave him no lanes. That was pretty, man. So we did a great job stopping the run today. We got to give a credit to the defense for that. On the defensive front, the focus was to stop Josh Jacobs and allow bum-ass Carr to try and beat us with his arm. Although he got a lot of garbage yards, but he didn't do shit. He really didn't. Andrew Miller says, give Bass time. We drafted Anderson and cut him too early, and he turned into a Hall of Fame kicker. You got to give these guys time, man. Real talk. You do. Let him get warmed up. Let him get, I don't want to say warmed up, but let him, you know what I mean? Let him get going. Let him get going and we'll be all right, man. Broderick Perry says defensive line needs more pressure. I think we started getting there near the end of the game when we could pin our ears back because we knew that we got this guy. He's gonna need to pass. But consistent pressure we definitely need. But guess what? Gameplay goes by gameplay. It's every other gameplay, man. Because the Titans have a different type of philosophy. They're gonna try to run the ball down our throats with Derrick Henry, right? They're gonna try to use Jonnu Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like those they got some good athletic guys in that squad, man. You got Brown, you got what's my man's name? The receiver on the outside. I'm not getting his name right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Tashumbo Bill says, hey Rico, do you think the Bills receiving core is better than our 90s K-gun receivers? No comment. Too soon for that. Well, I mean, we're 4 games in. Let the season play out a little more and see how they're doing. But I will say this though, we have a very good complementary receiving core. You got Diggs on the outside. You got Cole Beasley on the slot. You got Gabe Davis that you can put him anywhere and he's gonna make a play. John Brown is doing what he does. Dawson Knox, if we really need to get him in there and get him consistent, he can do some damage. I'm just saying, man, we got some people in this bitch, man. We got some guys on this team that can make plays. Corey Davis, thank you very much. There, Corey Davis on the other side. So they got some ballers on the Titans. We just gotta. I mean, the game plan has got to be to. I mean, maybe take away Derrick Henry or we take away the tight end. I don't know, but I have confidence in Legend Frazier. I don't think they need to take away any calling play duties. Leave him with the calling of the plays, and he'll be just fine. All right, that's my honest opinion. So so I do want to mention this, folks. So altogether, let me wrap it all up. 4-0 is what we're sitting at. We are sitting at 4-0. Y'all got to be excited about what we're doing right now. So have some excitement, relish, and soak in this win. Y'all can walk around, work. Y'all can walk around, you know what I'm saying? The grocery store, proudly wearing your Bills gear. My daughter is now every other day she's wearing one of my sweaters. I'm like, oh, you win? You all the way in? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Because you used to not, you know what I mean? Now you see that we winning now. You want to be part of it. Okay, girl, I got you. You can rock that sweater. Y'all can do that. And nobody can say shit to us because we are 4-0. She even asked me, my daughter, she asked me too. She's like, so what other teams are 4-0 in the league right now? I was like, yo, hold on a second. Repeat that for me. Like, what? And she doesn't know what I'm saying. She doesn't know that why I'm asking to repeat it because it's so nice to hear that your team is 4-0. So, folks, let me tell you something, man. It's feeling good to be 4-0. We got to sit in it. We got to bask in that win. You know what I'm saying? We got today, we got tomorrow to celebrate, and then we got Tuesday to celebrate. And once Tuesday's up, we on to the next. Jake F says, gonna get some hate here, but McDermott throwing the challenge on the Jay Brown catch was ugly. What? Too close to overturn. That lost TO could have cost them. I would have did the same thing. I don't care what anybody tells me. You're probably gonna get hate for that, Jake F. But I would have did the same thing because to me that was clearly a touchdown. There's no question. Like, how do you not call that a touchdown? I'm throwing that flag all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? But from a selfish standpoint, I will say this though: I was quite pleased with the turnout because Josh Allen is the one that took the team. It took the touchdown in this, so I'll take that. I'll take that every day. I missed a couple super chats, so I'm going to scroll back to get to the super chats. So I think Andrew Miller had a little something to say. He says, "Give Bass time. We drafted Anderson." Okay, I got that one already. Who do we have? I had another. There we go. Cardiac Kids Bills 2020 says, "Ugly pass rush sucks. We don't have a player that can just take over and blow up plays. QBs just look clean. We're spending too much for too little production." I get it. I add the production part, but I know what you're saying. Here's the deal with that. When it comes to the pressure and trying to get to the quarterback, look at what's happening around the league right now. The refs are allegedly, the refs are letting a few things go more often. So a little more tugging and holding is happening right now. But if you look at around the league, man, there's a lot of quarterbacks that are throwing for over 300 yards and 400 yards. So like, you already know what it is. Like it's not an advantageous game for the defense. It's not. Their offenses are scoring more. That's what they want for the league. And that's what's happening right now. But there's going to come a time where we're just going to have to get on that Bill Belichick tip and start scheming away players, scheming a player away today. So that's what we did today. We schemed away Josh Jacobs because that's their bell cow. That's the guy. That's what they run that offense through. That is their guy. So guess what? We took him away. So we had to make them use the likes of Zay Jones. We had to make them use the likes of Waller. We had to make them use the likes of Hunter Renfrow. You know what I'm saying? Nelson Aguiar. Nelson Aguiar is known for drop passes. You feel me? But he was all right today. But they had to make them use Jason Witten of all team. I'm sorry, I have to say this. Before I even say this, by the way, shout out to my guy, Michael Cahan, with that super chat. Our punter needs to angle those punts. They were very low net. Punting from the 50 and the other team getting the ball on the 20 is not what we need. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my guy, Michael Cahan, first of all. But when we are complaining, I don't want to say complaining, but making observations on our punter and how he's punting and where he's punting, that is a good deal. I will take that complaint any day. We're worried about our punter? Shit, I'm okay with that. You can complain about my punter all day. I'll take it. Are we 4-0? We are? Okay. Then I'm good with it, baby. You can talk about my punter all you want. Rico, sorry about your fantasy football team losing. Mine did too, but I'll take a real W versus a fantasy W all day, every day. I'm telling you right now, I don't give a damn if I lose that game. Actually, let me take a look at what we're doing right now, because I was up 160 to like 130, but he still has Aaron Rodgers to go. I'm like, that's an easy dub right there for him. So right now, I'm 100%. Yeah, I'm 2% chance to win. It's over with. But my Bills are 4-0, so I could care less about that. I'll win the league a little later. Hopefully, I can get my act together with it. But we are looking very good. I'm okay with that. Take that fantasy L, but I'll take that Bills win all day, every day. So, folks, I hope that you guys are going to enjoy the week with this win. I'm loving every bit of it. I can talk shit to anybody, and they can't say shit back to me because we 4-0. So the fact that my daughter's asking how many teams are 4-0 in the league, you know what I said? It doesn't matter who the hell is 4-0. I don't give a damn who's 4-0. I know that my Bills are 4-0, and we're on top of the AFC East. And on top of that, we're probably going to be 2 games up of the Patriots because they're probably going to take an L with Jared Stidham starting. I think his name is Jared Stidham, but Stidham starting. So listen, man, the point is to take over the AFC East. Take that division. We got that shit. That's the goal. Then we move on to getting past in the first round because we know we're making the damn playoffs no matter what, right? If the league continues. But I'm in great shape. I feel great. I feel really good. So let me I'm missing some super chats, so I got to go back and get these super chats. I apologize, folks. But y'all you guys are lit today, man. You guys are lit. So let's scroll on down. Scroll on down to the super chats because that's what it is, man. Super chats get the priority, and y'all know the drill. Sergio is talking about the fantasy team. I feel that. Thank you, Sergio. It is what it is sometimes, man. But yeah, I don't think I missed a super chat, so we good, man. Gary Gotcha says, I'm furious about the punter angles, but otherwise thrilled. Go Bills. Nah, we good, man. Don't worry about the punter. Don't worry about the punter, man. Pullout King says, haha, Bojo just practiced booting the hell out of the ball the offseason. On the offseason at the time, Boho, he's a slow learner. Whatever, man. Slow learner, fast learner, doesn't matter, man. You hardly punt anyway. We scoring too much for you to even punt. We putting points on the board. How many punts has he done in the last 4 games? 5? 5 punts, if that. He had 2 punts today, maybe 3. How many punts did he have today? He punted 3 times today. He's probably got 6 punts on total in the league right now. 6 punts. Shit, I'll take that every day, man. Best stat of the day, 4-0. Straight up. Let me tell you, Dak has meaningless passing yards because they were getting smoked. Dude, Dak had 500 yards again. That's crazy. And they got blown up by the Browns 49 points. I don't even know who to blame. I don't know what hot mess is going on over there with the damn Cowboys. But I'll take a Cowboys loss any time of the year they lose. I'm happy, man. Scott Blakely, Patriots loss will be sweet. You damn right it will. I don't care who's in at quarterback. A L is an L. Just like folks say a W is a W, an L is an L. I don't care how y'all lost, but it goes into the standings as an L. So I'll take that every damn day. Let's do an hour show tomorrow just on punting. Yo, you crazy. I did far too much talking on punting today. Far too much talking on punting. So here's the deal, people. Let's recap, and I think I might save this for the show on Tuesday because y'all will see me on Tuesday. But we're gonna recap our 4 games that we've played thus far and where we can go from here, and then we'll do grades. We'll grade our first quarter of the season and how it's going, where we can improve, where we feel that we can do better, and where we are excelling and where we will get better and get even more. I mean, stamped in as one of the leading guys in the AFC East and the AFC. Yo, man, we're gonna be a problem for people, man. They don't realize it, but we are a problem. The team is putting the whole league on notice. We are scoring over 30 points a game. We have to have one of the best offenses in the game. According to, I'm not even looking at the stats all the way through, but we as a team are doing quite well scoring on the scoring points. Who would have thought we were going to be scoring 30 points a damn game? I certainly have not. I did not know that we were going to be scoring 30 points a game. Listen, we have a top 5 quarterback in Josh Allen. We have a top, where's my receivers at? We have a top 5 receiver in Stephon Diggs. Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. We good, man. We good. Before I get out of here, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this. Trey White. I said it last week. I'm watching you, kid. I'm watching you. You got the bag. You secured the bag. I know you had some tough tasks because I saw a few times you were on Waller, the tight end. You had to cover him because sometimes they split him out. So you had to take him. But, man, I'm just paying attention. I'm not going to make any comments on it, but I'm looking. And I'm like, okay, I'm paying attention. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to save that for Tuesday's show. Real talk. Hey, Rico, at least check my first super chat. That thing was banging. Did I miss your super chat, bro? Nah, there's no way I missed that, man. I got everybody's super chat, man. If I did, man, I do apologize because it won't let me scroll up anymore. I don't think I missed yours, though. I think I got yours. But anyway, folks, that's my show for today, man. This was an easy, to me, I don't know about you guys. Tell me how y'all feel. Was this an easy, did it feel like an easy win? Did it feel like this team was on our level? I honestly, wholeheartedly feel that this Raiders team was not even close to on our level. We were a much classier team. I think we were better offensively. We were better on special teams. We were just overall a better team. We were better than them. It's just that we had a few execution issues today, but I think it was an easier win. I think we had a hard time with Miami Dolphins than we did with the Raiders. I don't know. Am I tripping? I just feel that this game was like we were just in control, man. We just had it. Man. Number 3 offense coming in today. Shoot. I'll take it, man. Because look, I'm going to tell you something. This is what it was looking like. We're number 4 in offense coming into this game. 21st on defense. I'm sure we improved a little bit. 2nd in passing. We probably remained the same. Probably went down. Who knows? And then we're 24th in rushing. Look at what we're facing today. Right? This was supposed to be a contending team. 15th offense, 27th in defense, passing 14th, or middle of the pack. So, and that was why it looked the way it looked today. I just felt that we were just the way better team. That's what it looked like to me. But I could be wrong. But if you guys agree, then let me know, man. Let me know. Matt Livingston says what I had said was Mr. Back at it again with the back at it agains. the boys of the fall are 4-0. The end. Let's go, man. That's the end. You know what? That's the best way to end it. The end. Listen, we shut the book We closed the book on the first quarter of the season. We are 4-0. We cleaned up the Jets, dominated. We took care of the Dolphins. We let them hang in the game a little bit, but I mean, they put some points on us, and we had to kind of get down and buckle up and take care of business with a game-winning drive with a touchdown to Gabe Davis. And then we take care of the Rams. Tough. We were dominating in the first half. We let them get back into it. But we took care of business the way we're supposed to. And the Raiders was just, I don't know, man. It just felt like just an easy dub, man. It really did. I felt good about it. So that's in the books. The Bills are 4-0. That's it. Nobody can say nothing to us, man. Nobody can talk shit. You guys, I'm giving you guys permission to talk all the shit you need to talk to all your colleagues and your friends and your fantasy people, all that stuff. Let them have it, man. We need to celebrate this first quarter. Like I said, we have until Tuesday, and then we cut it off and we move on to the next. That's how we do it, man. So, folks, that's my time. Unless you guys have more questions for me, more concerns, more things that I missed that you feel like I need to get on, let me know. Samuel Rivera says, Rico, end with my comment. We need 4-0. Let's go. Great show. I can't wait till next week. Next week? Boy, you wait till Tuesday. I'm back at it again on Tuesday. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Sergio Chavez says, we let them stay in too long. We do, man. That's what she said. But we do. We let them stay in way too long. Way too long, man. ESPN, who did Buffalo play so far? ESPN, who did Buffalo play so far? What do you mean? John Marlowe. I don't know. Your name doesn't seem familiar, but are you trying to hate? Who did Buffalo play so far? Maybe I'm not going to touch that. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to let it be. Chris Bruton says, we have catchers. Oh, dude, we got some receivers, man. We got some receivers. Carson Wentz looks like he's running on ice with ice skates on. Oh, you guys talking about the Eagles game right now? F the Eagles. I don't mess with those Eagles either. Anyway, listen, guys, that's it for me. That is it for me. It was a great show. I felt good about it. It's nice to end it on a high note of going 4-0. The 4-0 Bills. I mean, it's starting to dwindle down. There's not many teams that are still that have no loss, no L's in the column. We ain't got no L's. We don't take L's. We taking dubs, man. So first quarter of the season in the books. That's it. I love it. Hey, Rico, how's that team that beat us in the playoffs last year doing? That is the Houston Texans are not doing well right now. They're not doing well. Do you know who I was hoping that I would see today? That I wanted to hang way more points on than they would have had to pull out Derek Carr and say, all right, hit the shower, kid. The game's over. Do you know who I was waiting for them to come in? I thought my guy, Nate Peterman, was going to make it into the game. I was hoping for it. They panned over and saw Nate Peterman. I was like, yo, Nate, where you at, kid? Yo, man, we need to whoop on the Derek Carr and get Nate Peterman in the game. But hey, it didn't happen because I would have been rooting for him. I would have been rooting for him to throw maybe a couple completions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one in the middle and maybe one to the sideline, go deep, and then get picked off by Trey White. But it would have been nice to see my guy out there on the field. But it didn't happen. Darn. But that's my guy, Nate Peterman. I almost wore my Nate Peterman shirt today. But, man, I have to represent. Because y'all got to get yourself cleaned up. So I have to represent. So, my guy, Peter Goat. So, yeah, folks, that's it for me. I had a great time. Y'all know I like rocking with y'all. You guys are legit. You guys are good peoples. Peterman is the GOAT. I tell you that. I'm just joking. Y'all know I'm joking, right? But I'll tell you this much. 5-0 feels good. It will feel good when we beat the Titans. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's enjoy this 4-0. Let's enjoy the rest of the week. We got a challenging game coming forward with the Titans. So Tuesday, we're going to talk about it. We're going to give game balls on Tuesday. And we're going to talk about, we're going to grade the first quarter of 2020, our season, the first quarter, how'd it go? And then I want y'all to be there. So I'll see you guys Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? You guys, the Bills guys are tomorrow. I'll be back on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we're back at it with the hump day with Joe and my guy, Jay Spence. And then we'll do it like that. So, folks, it's been great. It's been real. The Bills are 4-0. And until next time, it's your boy. And I'm gone. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you guys.